Hey everyone, welcome back to another Motivation Monday podcast for Monday, October 16th, 2017. So today we're going to talk about another thing that happens in the practice room a lot, and that's your energy level. Now, this can really be the deciding factor between success and failure in your practice session from day to day. We all know the feeling of trying to accomplish something when your energy level is super low. A lot of us get that dip in energy right after lunch, that mid afternoon where you feel like you just want to curl up in a ball and go to sleep. I think we've all had that before. So we know what low energy feels like, and we know how bad it feels and how much of a kind of mental cloud it puts on us. So when it comes to practicing, and you need to be at your highest mental alertness, you need to be able to concentrate fully. You need to be able to think at a very, very high level to do a lot of the things that come with practicing jazz. You want to think about when your most energetic time of day is. So for me personally, it's in the morning. I find that, maybe half an hour to 45 minutes after I wake up is when I really have a lot of energy and I feel like I can concentrate as much as I need to be. Um, Now, of course, this is a tricky thing for a lot of people because a lot of people have to wake up and they're at work 45 minutes to an hour after they wake up. So this isn't a one size fits all approach. And your energy levels might be completely different than mine. Mine might come at that period of the day, yours might come in the afternoon when most people hit their lowest energy level. You might actually be at your highest energy level. So you have to kind of tailor this to you. So think about a typical day. When do you feel good? Like you're very energetic, you can concentrate. And when do you feel really low? When do you feel like all you want to do is take a nap? I feel like those two thoughts are going to be really valuable for figuring out your optimal energy level. So take an audit on your day and really think about this. And if you stick your practice time in the time of your day when your energy levels are the lowest, you may not even take out your instrument and do anything. And of course, this is the kiss of death for a musician, is not even getting the instrument out of the case or not even sitting down at the piano or drums or whatever. So you've got to kind of time your practicing to those levels. So if your energetic time of the day is in the morning like me, you should try to center your practice time around that. Or whatever's most important to your day, you should try to do when you have the energy to do it. Now, let's go back to what we were talking about. What if you can't practice when your energy levels are the highest? You might be able to figure something else out, right? Like you might make a pot of coffee. Let's say that you get home from work and that's your only time to practice, but typically your energy levels are pretty low. Maybe have a quick cup of coffee. Now, I'm not advocating that you go out and alter your consciousness to be able to practice, but it's a thought, right? A lot of people will drink a bunch of coffee at work all day just to stay awake. We might be able to do that in order to practice. If you can do something that's relatively harmless to up your energy level for an hour or two to accomplish something, might be a great thing to do. But this is something I want you to think about because you have to really have energy to get anything done. And I think a lot of us don't really plan our day around that. Like, I know that the afternoon is terrible to me. So, after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I am not going to be practicing. And if I do practice, I'm not going to get much done. And I do find that as the day goes on, it's tougher and tougher for me to open up the saxophone case and actually do anything. But I know in the morning, if I wake up, have a quick cup of coffee, maybe shoot a couple of emails back to people, and then get right down to the business of practicing, I will be focused and productive for about 2 hours before I even start to feel tired at all. So generally, that's what I'll try to do. I'll try to knock out a 2 hour block of practicing, 45 minutes to an hour after I wake up in the morning. That seems to work best for me. Years ago, I did this energy audit on my life where for a week, I kind of kept track of my energy levels throughout the day. Every hour or two, I would take out a little journal I had and kind of write down, am I tired? Am I awake? Am I really crawling through the day, or am I excited to get on to my next task in the day? And what I found was that same thing that I just told you, that my energy levels are highest in the morning and they stay pretty high until about mid-afternoon, and then I have a bit of a crash. Now, this also could be related to diet or sleeping habits or anything like that, but I think that that's a little bit too deep of a topic to go into here, considering we're not a nutrition podcast or really a self-help podcast. But that could be something you could think about as well. Is what you're eating for lunch really the cause of, oh, geez, I just want to curl up and take a nap, nobody talk to me, that kind of thing? So this week, maybe start to audit your energy levels and then time your practice routine around when you're the most energetic and most able to concentrate. All right? I hope this helps you guys. I hope you have an awesome week. Hey, if you didn't check out Friday's podcast, we announced our Patreon campaign. If you enjoy these podcasts, if you get something out of them, please donate $3 a month to the podcast. You can do that by going to patreon.com/10-minute jazz lesson, or you can find the Patreon link all over our website. We would super appreciate that, and it will definitely keep the podcast in business. All right, we'll see you on Friday. Have a fantastic week. Talk to you soon.